What's up, guys? Chris from Nutrition Solutions here on location at the Powerhouse Gym downtown Tampa, arguably one of the best gyms in the nation. Today I'm going to showcase a little bit of my training. Currently I'm 10 weeks out from a men's physique show, so we're going to be doing a lot of supersets, high intensity, short rest in between sets, a lot of reps, and we're going to hit chest and biceps. So we're about to have a little fun, so let's do this. Okay guys, first up is chest. We're gonna hit incline dumbbell presses and superset that with incline flies. Now we're targeting the upper chest during these movements, and on the incline press, we're gonna bring it down nice, slow and precise movement. We're gonna pause at the bottom to eliminate and avoid any momentum, and we're gonna do 15 to 20 reps. This is our first set, so 15 to 20 for the first one. Drop the weights, no rest, superset, go right into the incline flies. We're gonna get a nice stretch, pause, back up. We're gonna do 20 of those. Here we go. All right, guys, so we did 3 total sets of dumbbell incline presses, superset that with incline flies. 3 total sets, obviously no rest in between each movement, and we're only going about 45 seconds in between sets. So you're gonna see throughout this exercise, I'm gonna do these movements in a certain order. Pay no mind to that. These movements, exercises can all be done interchangeably, so please change it up often. You have to change it up if you want to continually move forward. So, the next time I do this, I might start off with flat presses and superset that with push-ups. So definitely utilize these movements and routines interchangeably, change it up. So we're moving on to the next thing. All right, guys, so next in the series, we're gonna hit some biceps. We're gonna start off with straight bar curls, superset it into hammer curls. With this, I like to go really light. I'm actually gonna use 50 pounds in the straight bar. You might look at me and say, oh, well, I do more weight than that when I work out, and I'm sure that you do, but we're gonna be doing high reps. We're gonna be concentrating on really, crushing our biceps, and by that I mean focusing on the primary muscle, which of course is bicep. And this applies with really any exercise that you do and any muscles that you train. It's really important to focus on the muscle that you're training, because if you don't, you get other muscles involved. And obviously we're doing biceps, so we want the majority of the workload to be on our biceps. So we're gonna do about 15 reps straight bar curls, no rest superset with hammer curls, which we do about 20 to 25 of those, depending how I feel. So we're gonna do 3 sets total of this, so let's make it happen. Breathe, there you go.
Notice Chris is not swinging the weight. Control lift.
Okay, so we rested about 2 minutes from our last set of chest, and now we're on to our second set of exercises in this routine, and we're going to do straight bar curls, superset with hammer curls. I've grabbed a pretty light weight. It's about 50 pounds, which to normal standards would be probably considered light, but I'm really going to work on focusing, just like in any exercise, in any muscle group that we train, focus on the primary muscle that's being worked, which in this case, of course, is your bicep. So by that, I mean maintain a grip on the bar just tight enough to sustain grip without actually dropping it. And by doing that, you minimize involvement in your forearms and wrists and really target the biceps. So we're gonna get a good bicep curl up, good squeeze to the top, bring it down to full extension, and repeat. So we're gonna do about 15 to 20 straight bar curls, no rest, superset right into the hammer curls, which we're gonna do about 20 of those as well, depending how I feel. So let's do this. Breathe.
Squeeze it.
Okay, so we've done 3 sets of the superset consisting of straight bar curls and hammer curls. Rested about a minute and 15 seconds in between sets, and I got a hell of a pump going now. So let's move on to the next thing. All right, so next up in today's workout, we're gonna do dips and superset that with incline dumbbell curls. So being that we are training chest, we wanna make sure that we're doing these dips, we're leaning forward, keeping the pressure on the chest, and when we go down, we're gonna go down very slowly. We're gonna follow a 3 count. We're gonna explode on the way up, but we're not gonna lock out at the elbows. By locking out the elbows, at that point, you put the tension on your triceps. And of course, we're training chest, so we're going to make sure that we're focusing on chest the entire time. So do this, superset right into the incline dumbbell curls, and we're about to get it.
There we go.
So when I did that, if you noticed, slight pause at the bottom, and when I got to the top, I gave it a little extra squeeze on my chest, really feel that contraction and get the blood flowing. So we're moving on to these incline dumbbell curls. All right, so as part of this superset following dips, we're immediately jumping into incline dumbbell curls. As you can see, I'm going really light, just using 15s. On this, we're gonna really keep tension on the biceps during the entire movement. We're gonna do 10 reps, get a good squeeze at the top, and then we're gonna do 8 additional reps with pause reps and slow negatives. So watch how we do this, and make sure you maintain good form and do a weight that you can, responsibly execute this movement the way it's supposed to be done. So here we go. Ooh, got a good pump there. So when you're doing this, when you're doing the full reps, make sure to get a good supination at the top. By that, I mean you want to turn your wrist inward clockwise, and that gives a good little extra flex on the long head of your bicep. And on those pause reps, make sure to keep it tight, keep the biceps contracted, and when you let it down, make sure when you come to the bottom, you're getting a full contraction, almost to the point where your tricep is contracted, to the point where you make sure you get full extension and really working out ahead of the bicep. So we're gonna do 3 total sets of this. As I said, back and forth, no rest between the dips and this, and we're resting about 1:15 to 1:30 seconds, depending on how you feel. Obviously, we're well into the workout now. Heart rate should be up, so no more than a minute 30 max. So we'll move on to the next thing. You know what I mean? It's really the negative motion, making sure you go full extension to get that pull right there. You know what I mean? That's what I've noticed made a big difference, and that's how your biceps are going to bulge in your t-shirt. So, all right, guys. At this point, heart rate should be up. You have a nice little pump going on. Lactic acid running freely through your biceps and chest. This next series of movements, we're going to do a giant set, which is back-to-back-to-back supersets. We're going to start off here with the wide grip chest press. We're going to move right into the close grip chest press. Then we're going to go into the easy bar preacher curl. So we're going to do 3 total sets of this. Of course, no rest in between sets, and about 1 minute to 1.5 minutes in between each of the 3 sets. So here we go. All right, so we move right into close grip chest press from the wide grip. Again, we're keeping the intensity high. We're making sure that at the end of the positive movement of this exercise, we get a good contraction on the chest, just like so. Squeeze right here makes all the difference in the world. The idea is to get as much blood as possible flowing through the muscle that you're training. Okay, so third in the series for this giant set, we're gonna do preacher curls on the with the easy bars. It's one of my favorite bicep exercises because the preacher bench here doesn't really give you a whole lot of opportunity to cheat. So we're gonna get right into it. Got to keep the heart rate up. Big squeeze to the top, all the way down. Let it hang there for a second. Give it a good pull.
Got it.
Ooh, catch my breath there. So that was the first set. We're gonna do 2 more. In our last one, we're going to really push past failure. We're gonna do the first 2 movements that we just showed you, followed by this with a drop set and a negative set. So.
Let's do it here.
Three more.
Okay, gotcha. Flushing.
Negative. Up. 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 2 more. Up.
There you go.
There
we go.
All right, guys. Finished up this workout. It's our second to last thing here. Another giant set. We're going to start off with cable curls. We're going to go right into reverse curls, and then we're going to do cable crossovers. So we're going by, chest. Of course, slow, controlled movements, high intensity, a lot of reps, no rest in between sets, and it goes something like this. You don't get a pump from that. You're not human. All right, so we finished our last giant set, which to recap, we did cable curls, superset that with reverse curls, went right into cable crossovers. Keep my reps around 15 to 20. Again, depending on how you feel, it's the end of the workout, you should be pumped up. Fatigue at this point clearly is set in. But we're moving on to the next and final exercise, or superset, I should say. We're gonna do 21s, which is dumbbell curls, an exercise that Arnold made famous. And we're gonna superset it with push-ups, something I made famous when I was a Navy diver. I did 167 push-ups in 2 minutes, but that's another tale for another time. So I'm gonna go ahead and get right into this, and then after I'll explain the different key pointers to remember while you're doing each movement. As you saw, kept the weight very light with the 21s. Strict, crisp movements, big squeeze and top. Don't really need to go very heavy on that at all to feel a good pump. Go right into push-ups. At that point, you know, all of our blood is flowing to all the key areas. So, you know, depending on your level of fitness, you know, strive to get between 10 and 25. Work your way up, of course. We're gonna run through this a total of 2 times. The last giant set, I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but that circuit with the cable curls, reverse curls, and cable crossovers, excuse me. That was 2 sets. So 2 sets completely through of that and this, and we'll do 1 more and then we'll be done for the day. Let's go. That's a wrap. All right, guys, there you have it. Chest and biceps, that's a wrap. As I mentioned, a couple things to point out. First of all, make sure immediately post-workout you're getting your shake. Any 100% whey will work. Your shake post-workout is by no means a meal replacement. It's a recovery aid. Very, very important, especially at the intensity that we trained at today. It's important, that we take in the shake, to help our muscles recover. I also added some glutamine, into my shake. 30 to 45 minutes after I consume the shake is when I'm going to get in my next meal. So it's important that you guys, keep that in mind. Obviously, there's several other parts of our website where we have no shortage of valuable and useful information as it pertains to proper nutrition and the benefits of. But a couple things to keep in mind today. This was just one of my workouts. As I said, utilize these movements interchangeably, but the thing that you need to be most concerned with is modeling the intensity, the supersets, the giant sets, incorporate those in. The whole idea with this is to, keep your heart rate, respiratory rate up, whereas, we're burning calories while we're building muscles. So, these workouts, as I mentioned at the beginning, great for cutting, shredding, or if you're just trying to change things up and break the monotony of your existing workouts. So I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this. I hope that it's been informative and valuable, and we certainly look forward to putting more of these together in the very near future. And any comments, feedback, suggestions for us, feel free to get in touch with us via email, social media, or the contact forms on our website, nutritionsolutionsLifestyle.com, and we'll see you guys all very soon. Thank you.